Oh bugger, this is not a good start. This is not for sensitive ears. Just having a pit stop quickly here in the lovely town of Murchison. We just arrived. Yeah, beautiful. Bit of overcast and hello Mark. You having breakfast?
Morning.
Good to go.
Good healthy fisherman's breakfast.
Yep. And some banana bread again. Okay, yes. So we're just setting up and look at my new wheels. It's not bad, eh? Beautiful. Still looking great. A lot of sand flies around here today.
We'll get them wet in a minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll christen them on this lovely river. Okay. Okay, it is a bit windy, so you might not hear a lot, but there's a brown that's just going up and down, cruising and sipping off the top. Mark is going to just put a dry on. I've got an indicator on. Yeah, so I just lost him for now. It's quite amazing. He's just like sipping off the top all the time. And yeah, I'll just wait here until he comes back. And the wind is still howling. Not very pleasant at all. Okay. He's moving around, eh? Yeah. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you got the you got the nymph. Oh shit.
Oh look. Wrapped around your hand.
We got a good brown here feeding away. Mark is gonna go downstream. There he is. And let's hope that this time he doesn't get entangled. Just feeds off the surface there. There it rose again. I don't know on the footage if you can see it. Oh, there it takes it again. Beautiful to watch. There it rose again. Oh, look at it. Moved a couple of feet to his left. Still see him there. Yes, beautiful to watch. And another. Seems like Mark is ready. Here we go. Oh! You didn't want that. Oh, finally Mark's hooked up there. Yeah, it's a bit deep to cross, so just have to net it. Yeah, it's taking him a little bit downstream. Hopefully he can land it soon. Mark has just got to take a selfie of the fish himself. It's a bit deep here to cross, so hopefully I can get some footage there. And we'll release it soon.
Okay, there's a good brown up on the surface there. Peter's going to attempt in this wind to get a fly over him. He goes again off the surface. Oh, that's alright, just let it go. I can't get him on. Oh, there he goes. Cast a metre to the right of the fish, and it'll land where you want it to. Ooh, behind him. Don't land it on him. I don't know. I think it's sunk. Oh. Yeah, whip it out of there, Pete. I don't know where it is. Oh, mate. Ooh. Yes! Strike! He took the nymph, I think, or the dry when it had sunk. Yeah, you've got to cast very delicately to keep that dry up on surface, but that's cool. We're in. We're in. Well done. Well done. This is a good brown too. Oh yes, a good brown. I don't know if the wind's really going to come out on the recording. Hopefully not, but yes. Good fish, good fish. Well done. Well done, mate. Well done. So, the fish we have seen today have been looking up. I've had one take my strike indicator of all things. So unfortunately it spooked after that, so I took it off and I swapped back to a dry flow dropper combo, which is what Pete had on then. Unfortunately his dry wasn't floating, but the fish's reaction sort of gave it away there. And this thing is a lovely, lovely brown. 6 pounds at least, I'd say. It's a lovely fish. He's battling. Yeah. Glorious, glorious run here. Look where we are, and if you look downstream, just lovely. Big backwater here. Didn't see anything in the backwater. Just up above here, in here. Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm gonna have to wander down and catch up with Peter, so I'll just pause for a sec. And we're back again. Managed to catch up with Pete, and I think he's managed to stop this fish, and hopefully very shortly he'll get him to the net. He's done very well so far. Look at that, that is a lovely, lovely brown. Look at that for a fish. That's a lovely fish, that is. Hey?
Yeah.
You are on the board. Well done, buddy.
Let's have a look.
Bit of wame.
Yeah, 5.
5?
5.
Oh, well done. I'll move in now. and let's have a look at him. Oh, that's better. There we go, look at that. He's a lovely fish. Oh yes, look at that. Look at that, that's lovely. Well done, Pete. Okay, we're setting free now. Look at that, he's off back home.
Yeah.
Well done, matey.
Thanks. Okay, so we finished our lunch and the fish is back. So Mark's
They're having a lunch, so change flies just in case he spooks at the other fly, and see if I can muck him up again.
mark him up. You better not.
See if I can muck him up again.
You better not. Yeah, please no.
Alright, can't get in position.
So the wind is still howling up this valley, and yeah, Mark's going to try again. Just goes to show. Fly pulled out of the fish's mouth, got a bit spooked, took off, and now it's back again after a couple of minutes after we had our lunch break. That's pretty amazing. Let's have a look and see if I can get it now. Just a lovely little river with a couple of nice pools. Already showed 2 fish deep in the pool. Just couldn't get to them. So we decided to just stop here for the night. Make a fire pit there. Yeah. And Mark's busy setting up his kitchen and his camp chair. That's the director's chair.
Right, I'm done, I'm set.
Okay, I'll be there now.
What do we got?
Cheers.
So, yeah, as Pete said, we've found a nice little posse to stop at.
Don't spill your beer, mate.
And I've spilt my beer, but more importantly, before beer, is Pete's there just digging out with his big shovel there. Look at that.
That you broke.
Look at that.
I can't use it. I've got to use it like a pick.
Yeah. So we're just going to dig out a fire pit there. And,
you know what this is good for?
what's that, mate?
You know what this is good for? Why I got this? So when you go and do a number 2 in the bush, you can dig a hole with it.
Yeah.
That's very nifty little piece of equipment.
Yes. I've used it.
Important.
I've used it several times. Hence why we've nicknamed it Doug Weepoo. Unfortunately, it's it's done a fair bit of work. So yeah, we're just gonna, like I say, we're gonna have a wee fire. We don't have anything big. It's not really cold or anything, but
for the full ambience.
It's the full ambience, and also the fact that it does keep the mozzies away, which I'm sure there'll be a few of them around later on.
Look at that.
And look at that, you know.
Wait.
Who would have thought he was that strong?
Oh, shit. Oh no, another spillage.
Oh, this just isn't. It's a comedy of errors, this.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so we might leave it there for the moment, and once we get set up a bit better, we'll come back to you and tell you about the day. And
another day in paradise.
yeah. And this is where we are in paradise. If you look up there, that just absolutely stunning. Lovely blue skies. Hopefully it's going to remain that way tomorrow.
We've got to stop tomorrow. I want to take a couple of photos of that cliff.
Yep.
Down into the valley. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyhow, this will be our campsite.
Awesome, mate. Well done. We went to fetch some rocks, eh, Mark?
We did.
Look at that. Beautiful fire pit. Beautiful.
Wow.
Easy as. Yeah, we'll light it up a bit later.
Yeah.
Mark is pretty fashionable. Show us your shirt, man, Mark. Where did you get that? eBay.
AliExpress.
AliExpress.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll catch a couple of those buggers tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes. Dampen the edge of the fire.
What are you going to do?
I'll wring my socks out around the edge of the fire.
Oh, that's not a good idea. We've got to eat off the fire.
Hey?
We've got to eat off it.
On the outside, mate.
Yeah.
Just you know.
I'm just going to take off my boots now. It walked quite a long way. And it looks still pretty good. I think it's in good nick. River works. It's working on the river. It's river work.
How are the soles looking, Pete?
I'll check now. Does it look like yours?
So I've got the Sims, but so mine have done probably maybe just an extra 10 k's to Pete. 15 k's more than what Pete's new ones have, but as you'd expect, they both look pretty good still.
Yeah.
It be interesting. We'll
you can take my boot off now. Thank you. Thank you, guide.
But see, I guess there's a point of difference there, I suppose, with the soles.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't see much.
I suppose you've got a little tear there. But look at that. See, I've got a little tear there on mine. Same boot. Yeah. So yeah, but they look good. Difference. The Riverworks is lighter.
Yeah.
Which on a long day like we always do, you know,
helps.
It helps, you know. So yeah, but no, they're good looking.
But I mean, I think you got to do it K by K, you know, and terrain by terrain, because we all go to different terrains. Easy terrain, sand, rocks, slippery surfaces, sharp edge rocks, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not always that easy.
16 k's we've done today.
16.
16. So
it's not bad.
That's not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Do you want me to take that off too?
No, it's okay. I'll do that. Don't worry. It's gonna stink.
Oh, well, you can do that.
But you're the guide. I mean, you're supposed to do everything for me tonight. So.
Well, how about I pour you a drink?
Yes, that would be good.
Right.
Get Jack out.
I will.
See you later.
Can the guide put some pants on first?
Yeah. You can. Go for it.
I drove his car over there, though.
Oh, did he? Okay, so yeah, we got the fire still burning brightly. We got some Pack and Save steak, and what is it? Lamb shoulder chops. And so this time I remember the spices. This is a South African traditional braai mix, and this is my. It's not steak seasoning, but inside it's got biltong seasoning. So, oh yeah, we got mashed potatoes and I don't know how dried onion flakes is going to taste. What do you think, Mark?
Oh, they're going to be top notch.
Oh, they're going to be top notch.
I'm going to mix them through that
through the spud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
And then the
well, too bad.
The warehouse Barbie cooking. There's our time-lapse robot. And Jack is still there.
Still plenty of Jack left.
Oh, jeez.
He's hanging in there.
He's hanging in there,
He's
mate.
hanging in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, cool. So we'll put the meat on the Barbie. Can't wait. We definitely don't have a problem when we come to eat, eh?
No,
do we?
No, we certainly eat well.
We eat well, we fish well, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
But most of the times we eat well.
We eat well. We always eat well and we always camp well.
Yeah, we do, eh? Yeah. It's a beautiful night. Got a couple of swallows around.
Yeah. The wind's dropped away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a good day.
So, you've got Mark this time, not Pete. I've put Pete to work. So, as you can see, he's working very hard. Lazy man's Barbie there, look at that. Spices, etc. Barbecue. Look at them. Look at the Barbie. It's lower than his knee height. So, yeah. He's got his mate Jack there.
Look at the big fat rump steak.
And believe it or not, no, he's not a convict, viewers. It's just his attire he likes to wear.
I love it.
So yeah, and I've just started up the gas cooker up there, heating some water up. So that'll sort out our potato and
there's plenty
onions.
of sandflies. You can probably see that on the
you can see them flicking past the screen.
I wonder when they're going to bed. It's already 20 past 20. In other words, 20 past 8.
20 past 8. Military time there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's our time-lapse camera there. He's still ticking away. Our fire.
Hey, you like our plates?
Oh yes, Pete's really splashed out. Hey, look at that. Hey.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's when you're very comfortable with your sexuality as a man, when you can have a pink plate. Yes, but I mean, look at the state of the steak. So, yeah. So, looking forward to that. Yeah. So, we'll see.
You want yours ruined?
My half needs to be ruined.
As usual.
As usual.
I'll eat mine off the fire.
Yeah. Pete has his running through the paddock, and I have mine 4 legs in the air. So, yeah. But anyhow, so that's it. As you can see, the wind's gone. Absolutely just stunning night here. And we'll catch up with you a bit later on.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of sandflies around, and yeah, I've got a new product to show you that we're going to test out tonight. It's the Samsung Gear 360. No, we're not getting sponsored by it, but we hope to. But it's only $70 on eBay, so go online. It's really nice. It's a nice piece of equipment. So we're going to see how it works. But also, obviously, we're going to talk to my good friend Mark. He will tell us all about it, what happened today and what didn't happen today. And yeah, so I'll switch around, and then we can talk to Mark. But I also first want to show you the Samsung Gear 360. Okay, so that's the Samsung Gear 360. So we placed it on a tripod, and we're just doing a little bit of a time-lapse video. Here's our beautiful fire with all the wood that Mark got from Placemakers, I think in Nelson. Or where did you get that from, Mark?
The wood is provided by the deliveries we get from work, actually. Everything's delivered on pallets, and most of the pallets, they're not treated timber, so...
Sorry, I just had to adjust this camera just for the YouTube viewers. I'm sorry, I apologize. This gimbal is not... his attitude is also... Or we need to slap him every now and then just to get the attitude right. Yeah, okay.
That gimbal has got attitude.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh! What's over there? Next to you there, Mark?
Oh, yes.
Do you know him?
Jack's come out of the fridge.
Oh,
you
yeah?
can see. He's nice and cool.
Oh, yeah.
And,
but there's not much of him left.
A few buddies in there. Oh, there's a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
There's a little bit. We've only just got here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
anyhow, so what happened today? I'll try and shorten these down. So we arrived at the river 8:30ish. It was a bit overcast, and there was a slight upstream wind, upstream breeze, which we expected. So the forecast was right, which was good. Better than downstream breeze, as a lot of fly fishermen watching will appreciate. So we fished a few runs. The river was really low, the lowest I've ever seen it when I've fished this particular river. So we didn't see fish until really the sun came up. It cleared, the sun came up, and the fish were up on the surface. They were looking up, and what happened? I managed to hook a fish early on, and for some reason, maybe I had, maybe because I saw the fish and I rushed into it a bit much and got a cast in there. And
trout fever.
And trout fever hit and he hooked him, had him fine, and he sprinted off across the other side of the river, and I was trying to feed him some line, and I had it wrapped around my arm somehow.
Yeah, you didn't notice
snap, which you'll see. I can't remember if there's some colourful language with that one or not.
Yeah. One word.
So
it starts with the same as that over there.
Yes.
I think so. No, not the O, but the F.
The F. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah. So moving on, it took a wee while, but eventually I did find another fish feeding off the surface. Well, I spotted him and cast. First cast came up, took the dry, got him. Actually, I need to backtrack. Sorry, I need to backtrack just quickly. So we had our strike indicator tool because we were fishing nymphs mainly. And I saw an easy fish, cast to it, and it came up and it actually took the indicator.
Wow.
And I just left it, which if it does happen to you guys, if you're watching, if a trout comes up and takes the indicator, just like a dry fly, just wait a second and then strike, and sometimes the nylon will run through and you'll hook him. But I just left it, hoping the trout would just carry on feeding, but it didn't. It spooked and away it went. So I changed to a dry fly dropper outfit. Upstream, found another fish. First cast, came up, took the dry, big deer hair dry, got him, hooked him. He took me for a bit of a run. There's no footage of the fish because, well, unfortunately Peter was on the other side of the river and it was just a bit too deep to cross. But I do have some photos on my camera which Peter will probably slot into the video and you'll see him. He was 5.5 pound, lovely fish.
Yeah.
So that was great to get one on the board. And then a little bit further on upstream I went up a side braid and I got another fish, 3 pounds, 3.5 pound. Got that one on the nymph though, a really fat, healthy fish. Went up, managed to cross finally, caught up with my good mate Pete behind the camera there. And to be honest, I was hungry. It was well after lunch. It was near on 2 o'clock. I thought, and we came to a run, and it had two little backwaters. It was a great feature of this river. And we didn't see anything in the first backwater / run, and then further up, the next one, there was one right up on the surface feeding away. And so lunch again got put on hold. Pete got in behind him, howling upstream wind. The wind was really blowing by this time, so he had to cast about a metre or so to the fish's right, and that would put the fly in front of him. And the fly had actually sunk, but the fish actually took the dry fly even though it had sunk, and that was a great fight.
Yeah.
And a great fish. We got great footage. 5 pound.
Thank you, cameraman. Really.
It was great. A longer fish. Still nice shoulders on him. Great hook jaw on him. He was a bit beaten up, so he could have been an older fish. But great footage. And then after that, we saw another fish further upstream in the same pool. And I went and I sort of cast opposite the fish rather than behind it because of the wind. And when it came up and took the dry, I struck, and I didn't feel him. I sort of pulled it out the side of him. Mistimed strike. We all know what that's like. We think we've done everything right, and for some reason the hook just doesn't hold.
Yeah.
So we had lunch, and then he came back.
Yeah.
And he also bought.
It's
a
another
mate.
lesson, eh?
There was two of them there.
Is it another lesson, basically?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah, I guess because I didn't feel him, the fish sort of shied away. He didn't really,
spooked, yeah.
spook and swim off. He just sort of drifted off. And as we had our lunch,
And you
I
change
noticed it
flies, which is also a good
come
thing.
back. Yeah, yeah. Obviously,
Because you don't want him to see the same thing again, and
Yeah.
then he
yeah.
might be spooked.
So I did. I put a little mayfly on, but he wasn't interested. He was just keyed in on the little emerges or
Yeah.
whatever he was taking. But then another fish showed up, didn't they? And they sort of chased each other around. And when that starts happening, they do tend to, go off the feed a bit, and they're more worried about holding position in the pool.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we moved on from there, and I don't recall if we saw any more fish after that.
No.
But
I just want to interrupt. I just want to say something
go ahead.
to everybody watching, because the guide was not. He was leaving the client on the other side of the river while he was fishing the best side of the river, and he caught all the fish. And luckily at the backwater, because I was on that side, the client was on the right side, fortunately. And then he came rushing over and said, "Oh, yeah, I'll get you onto a fish here." And then, yeah, we saw that one. But, yeah, it was getting very bored on that river. I mean, we were walking for miles and miles before we spot fish. Yeah, but thanks, Mark. I mean, you're a great guide to leave me and being a bit bored.
I guess the thing with that river is, surprisingly, even though it was so low, it was very hard for me to cross. And then when I did have the opportunity to cross, and rather than, to be honest,
it's
rather
a good
than help Pete
excuse.
out, I was more interested in getting into his lunch bag and having lunch. But
chicken nibbles, eh?
seeing that fish, I saw that fish straight away. I put Peter onto it.
Yeah,
I don't know if Pete saw it
you
straight
did.
away or not.
You did. No, you did.
So,
No, that was a good fish. I'm pretty chuffed. The last 3-4 times, twice fly fishing, I was skunked, and and the last 2 times, I went out twice and didn't catch a fish. So actually, it was really great to get something to the net, and I'm just chuffed about that, and I'm wrapped.
So. And I guess tomorrow
we're now at a different section, a different river.
Different river.
Smaller river.
Very small up here where we are. So
yeah.
I've never fished this section of the river. I've done well downstream.
Yeah.
So we're just hoping, we know people have fished it, whether they've fished here lately or not. There's a hut further up from our campsite, so
there's 2 guys there.
We might go up there and just see how they've gone. But there was one pool where I basically said, "Look, I can guarantee you a fish, Pete." And we got there, and there was a couple of young fellas spin fishing, and they'd caught a fish out of this
and
little
they
run.
slaughtered it.
And yes, they had taken it, but that's just the way it goes. So
yep.
For me, this is a new area, new section of river.
Me too.
Exciting stuff.
Yep.
So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll leave a wagon here at our campsite. We'll just drive downstream and 4, 5, 6 k's, and then we'll fish up and see how we go.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mark. It was like I said, the wind was really howling, and to start off with, that cloud didn't help, and made spotting it not easy, casting very difficult.
It was very difficult. One fish that unfortunately another fish that I hooked that got away, unfortunately. Very shallow water, right on the edge, and in the end I just crept up on my knees, and I was able to hold my rod up, and the wind was blew the fly and nymph, and I managed to just drop it right just in front of it, and took the nymph, had him hooked for about 3 or 4 seconds, I suppose, and then unfortunately the hook pulled, but
it shows you is what they're saying.
Adapting to the conditions.
But also say there's many ways to catch a fish. Is it skin a cat? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's one of those
there's 2 ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, and there's many ways to catch a fish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but we'll have the barbecue The Warehouse Barbecue is cooking over there. Okay, bon appetit. Steak, lamb chops, poached egg, mashed spuds with onion flakes. With a nice pink plate to go with your pink rainbow trout shirt, mate.
I'm very
You're the Rainbow Nation.
colour coordinated.
How does it taste? Tell us.
Bon appetit. It's just awesome.
Is
It's
it top
lovely.
notch?
Yeah, it is top notch.
And the spices?
The spices are just...
Yeah, it's not steak seasoning. It's biltong, or some people know it as jerky, but it's not. It's a South African dish. It's biltong. And the other one is the braai. Traditional braai mix or barbecue mix.
Don't give away all your secrets.
No. But they won't know where to buy it. I won't give away our secret location.
No.
Or our secret spices. Okay, good morning, Mark.
Morning.
How are you? Slept well?
Slept really well, apart from waking up every hour on the hour, but other than that...
Why would that be? Waking up?
The need to empty my bladder, I think. To be honest.
Yeah. It was a good night. Thank you for washing the dishes. Our pink plates look lovely. And then you're busy in the kitchen, mate. What are you doing?
I've done the bacon.
Mm.
Now I've got the eggs cooking in the bacon braai.
Oh, gee.
So they're going to be flavoured of bacon.
Is it like a poached bacon egg? Bacon egg?
Yeah. And that's just
Okay,
in the
cool.
warming. It's in the warming drawer there.
Okay, you must still make your bed, mate.
Oh, that won't take me long, mate.
Okay.
Problem is I can't make it till I pack my stove and stuff away.
Okay. So we have arrived at our spot. Looking good. Hey, Mark?
Yes, it's looking very nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Got my Polaroids, yes, don't forget them. So,
Okay.
exciting new
Yeah.
river. So,
Anticipation.
there's supposed to be 1 or 2 rainbows here, so let's hope we get 1 or 2.
Yep, let's go. Yeah, just a lovely morning here on the river. Beautiful.
Oh, how good was that?
That was good.
Man, that fish followed that fly probably 4 or 5 metres downstream,
Yeah.
and then finally grabbed it. And it's a brownie.
It is a brown. I saw that.
My reels decided to play up.
As long as it doesn't come apart like mine did the other day with that big bow. And it's all good, mate. Oh, lovely fish.
Oh, that's good. Then.
Lovely brown. Bugger.
So Peter's found a rainbow. Came up, took his big dry, and it's given him a good workout. So he did well, he spotted it too. And then it was sitting quite deep, but the big terrestrial dry, it saw that and did not hesitate at all. And looks like he's going to get it to the net now, so it's really, really good. He's done very well. It's in great condition, fish, looking at him. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Lovely rainbow. Well done, Pete. Good on you, bud.
It's not a very biggie, but it looked pretty big in there, hey?
Oh, it's a good fish.
Mm-hmm. Shall we weigh it? Oh wow, 3.5 pounds.
Yep, that's good, eh?
It's really good. Okay. Sorry, I just need to get hooked. Really good.
Did you take flatten the barb on that big fly?
No. Unfortunately not, because I bought it like that. Shit.
No.
Eh?
Yeah.
I'll have to...
It's a good trick if you do buy flies or when you tie your flies.
Yeah.
First thing I do is flatten the barb.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they can come out quite easy. Just hold it up for a sec, Peter.
Okay.
Just.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, they're beautiful. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she's
Right, hang on.
What's happened? Oh yeah, she's lovely colours. Lovely colours. Lovely colours. Oh, sorry.
I'm just going to put it in.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Are
stunning.
you videoing?
Recording.
Okay, close up. Bye-bye, girl.
That's great. Great to get one
Not
finally.
in the net. That's a beautiful fish, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Off you go. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Ah, I'm happy with that one.
So you should.
Yeah, look at that.
A great run there. We'll
Yeah,
see.
but I didn't thought she's going to come up to take that dry so
No.
quickly. First
Yeah,
cast, was
yeah,
it?
Yeah. Yep. So.
Okay, so you can put a big one on. Another beautiful pool, eh? Aye. No, I didn't see him. But I saw it when I came to take that dry. Is he putting up a good fight, mate?
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's a lovely jack.
Oh,
Lovely jack boat.
bow jack.
Yeah.
They can put up a big fight, eh? Lovely. gonna eat you. Yeah, matey.
Lovely, lovely.
Again?
He's nice and thick, isn't he?
Yeah, beautiful colours. Okay, I'll take a photo as well.
I want to take my glasses off.
Okay. Wait. Oh shit, sorry, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Look at the fish. 1, 2. Oh, no, no. Should do that, mate.
Oh, damn. Jeez, you feisty bugger.
Let me just. Oh shit. Oh.
You get him?
Yeah.
How heavy was yours?
3.5. Oh, it's 3.5.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy with this guy.
You can.
Look at the colours on him.
Beautiful.
And
He
he wants to go even the spots
Okay.
on his head, across the top of his body. That's just a stunning, stunning, stunning bow, and away he goes.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Lovely bow. What do you say?
Well, I'm very pleased.
Pretty chuffed, eh?
Yeah.
Nearly didn't happen.
Nearly didn't happen.
Wow.
Yeah, on the dry.
So now we can go home.
Now we can go home. Maybe have a beer.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
0 o'clock. Okay, mate. Well done. Okay, so we are now finished for the day. It's still early days, but I got about a 4.5 hour trip back, and yeah, so luckily we had a hard couple of hours, and fortunately, yeah, Mark got his fish in the end, and I got a nice one too, so yeah, we didn't get skunked. And I'm going to hand you over to Mark for a short sort of explanation of what happened today. And we had some memories, and some things that we've seen that we haven't seen before. Yeah, so I'm going to switch over to Mark.
Thanks, Pete. Yeah, no, today we had a river that I'd heard that was reasonably good numbers further up. I usually fish the lower section of the river, but way up we went. It was good in that we had a lovely campsite for the night. It was just it's a stunning valley. But getting on with the fishing, so we drove downstream about 6 k's, parked the ute, went over to the river and started fishing, and we were blind fishing the Riffley water, hoping to pull up the rainbows.
Yeah.
Which we heard, well, supposedly in here. Nothing for a while, and then I fished a reasonably deep run, and still hard to see. And as a big dry got beside us, or beside me, I saw this trout chasing it downstream.
Wow, yeah, that was
And
amazing to watch.
It's a shame we didn't get it on
Didn't
video.
have the camera.
It followed that fly for a good 4 or 5 metres, and just eventually it came up and took the dry,
Yeah.
turned back, and
Yeah.
we had him for a wee while, but unfortunately the hook did pull. But so wrapped. It was a brownie. It wasn't a rainbow, it was a brownie.
Yeah.
Peter had seen a brownie actually not long before that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Didn't saw it too late, yeah. Got spooked.
yeah. So from there we were pretty high high spirits from then on. But we went up a bit further and we didn't see much for a while, and then we got to a nice deep pool against a bouldery cliff, and yeah, there was a fish sitting down the bottom, quite deep, and Peter got in behind him, and first cast came right up from the bottom, took the dry, and it was a beautiful 3.5 pound hen rainbow.
Yep.
Just fat, fit, gorgeous. So yeah, very, very happy. Pete was very, very happy. I was very, very happy. So we thought, oh shit, this is going to be alright. But
Okay, that's a bit better. We've got 7 minutes of storage left. Sorry I had to cut you there. I had to cut you off actually. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we were after I caught my rainbow, and then we went up that valley a little bit.
Yeah, we went, oh well, we were always going to fish back to where we camped the night to get Pete's car. But from there we some nice deep runs, nice deep slow moving pools, and we didn't spot any more. We did find one fish, unfortunately it had passed. It was a dead one. It had been dead for a wee while, but I did have a look at it. It was really fat, in real good condition, so I'm not sure why that one had passed. But so we got back to the car and heading back and thought, well, we'll just stop and have a look in this pool where I'd had previous success a few months ago. So we shot down and yeah, just fishing away, and the car comes along. And,
yeah. So we'll be distracted again. Yeah, it's a ute.
Yeah.
Okay, but, carry on.
Yeah. So yeah, and we just fished this pool, and yeah, 3.5 pound rainbow jack came up, took the big deer hair terrestrial dry. So happy to land him, and you'll see he was just a stunning fish.
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but the gimbal's attitude, he's got an attitude again. It's just
need to get that adjusted.
I did. I keep on adjusting him, but he's just not playing along. I must get that little one for, and my birthday is coming up in only a couple of days, mate. Okay. About 10 days.
Yeah.
So maybe you can buy me that. It's only $620. It's nothing between fishing buddies. What do you think?
That's right. I'll take it out of the guiding fees.
Yeah, the guiding fees. Yeah, okay. So you say I must pay it myself? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
but it was a good day. All the fish we encountered today were looking up, and you might be able to hear the cicadas.
Yeah, if there's not a lot of wind noise.
So picking, that's partly why they're looking up.
Yeah,
always great to get those fish on the dry.
Jeez, they took big dries.
We created some great memories today. Sure, not a lot of fish, but we didn't get skunked. But yeah, some of those takes were just
amazing.
Amazing.
And now you gotta drive with me to the nearest town. So
yes.
We're worried, low on gas. So
yeah, hopefully
I'll make it. But I think
he's too keen to get fishing.
Yeah.
She'll be right, I don't need gas.
She'll be right. Okay, mate, another great trip, so thank you for that. And
another one coming up in February.
Yeah, not too far away, 3 weeks.
Looking forward to that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. Okay, so yeah, we are here at the campsite, and we're going to do another video. No, cut. No, cut.